Good evening. On behalf of the Marysville-Getchell High School staff, welcome to the 14th graduation ceremony of Marysville-Getchell Senior High. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2024 senior class of Marysville-Getchell High School. Now, the students standing before you today could not have made it this far if it hadn't been for the kindness, for the dedication, and for the skill of the Marysville-Getchell and Marysville School District staff who walked in alongside them, so thank you. At this time, the colors will be presented by our NJROTC, and Haley Sawyers will sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Excellent, great job, thank you. Graduates, friends, family, and honored guests, you may be seated. Welcome to the 2024 Marysville-Getchell High School Commencement Ceremony. At this time, I'd like to welcome our ASB President, Hayden Kranz, who will pay respects to the land on which this ceremony is being held. Following her, we will hear from Vicki James Hill and Ray Sheldon, Tulalip Tribal Elders. Following them, we will invite the Tulalip drummers and singers up to the stage.
On behalf of the graduating class and staff of Marysville-Getchell High School, I acknowledge the original inhabitants of this arena, the Snohomish people and their successors, the Tulalip tribes. Since time immemorial, they have hunted, fished, gathered, and taken care of these lands. We respect their sovereignty, their right to self-determination, and their honor to their sacred spiritual connection with the land and the water. We will strive to be honest about our past mistakes and bring about a future that includes their people, stories, and voices to form a more just and equitable society.
I just have to say that being a part of this and being in the back room and seeing all of you prepare to make this walk of life, it just gave me so much hope, gave us so much hope. And the energy that you have for one another, truly you're an amazing class. I'm amazed at what I saw back there. I've seen a lot of classes and a lot of students. I was saying that so I don't get too wordy. Some of the people here know that I can talk forever. My name is Vicki James Hill. I'm a Tulalip tribal elder, It's my honor today to have the opportunity to speak at your graduation ceremony. I work for Tulalip Tribes for the Education Family Resource Department, serving 2,600 Native students, alongside with all my coworkers, the district, and all of you. You have all worked so hard to be here. To say you are resilient is an understatement. You have navigated your high school career that is unprecedented. You navigated through the pandemic, isolation, school through a computer screen. I don't know how you did it. Then you re-entered high school and succeeded. You're here today. Success, by definition, is a culmination of dedication, hard work, and determination. You're all determined. I can see it in your face. Your willingness to keep pushing forward, adapting, and embracing change is why you are still all sitting here today, every single one of you. It's amazing. You are entering a new chapter. I'm getting goosebumps. This is amazing. You are entering a new chapter in your life, an exciting new world where you will find new challenges, new successes, and yes, some failures. You have to know when bad things happen. You have to know when good things happen, right? As life goes on, you have to know that. Do not be afraid to take the chance on yourself. Take chances. Success is a journey, not a destination. I'm standing here today, hopeful for the future, a future with all you carving and paving a new way, with new ideas, ideals, and thoughts. You are our future. You are our future. Seal that in your hearts. And every single person in this room is proud of you and believes in you. What I saw in that back room was amazing. I believe in you. Class of 2024, go be great. Ray?
I found out through the years, just the last maybe 8 years, that I'm not Ray Sheldon anymore. I'm Amy's dad. It's kind of been frustrating over the years, but it's okay. I'm getting used to it. One day I'll be able to imprint my own name. To the people that are here, thank you for getting them this far. It took all of you and then some to get here. Without you, they would never made it. I mean, kindergarten or first grade or preschool, you guys wore the paper hats that you came in for graduation, and you're finally here. One thing, I hope you have learned to have passion in something. If it's not global warming, it's in homelessness, there is so much out there. Don't sit there and wait for it to hit you. Go out and attack it, because we need this. If you're gonna count on us to do it, I look in the mirror every morning, you're gonna see I'm getting a little grayer. So I won't be able to hold that torch much longer. So please, help us. My speech that I had to have before I got in the door. Oops. Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. That's from the great Denzel Washington. Thank you very much. I'm glad I was able to be here today. Thank you.
Am I out seeing you though?
Come on over here, Ray. Oh, a little bit more. Fall off the stage.
Where's my dial? Our dial.
What a wonderful way to start off our ceremony this evening. Graduation from high school is a significant achievement for both students and families. These students this evening would have not made it to this point in their lives without the love and support of you in the audience. So seniors, please show your appreciation for the loved ones in the audience who have helped guide and shape you these past 13 or more years. Let's give our families a hand, seniors. Parents, families, school board members, Superintendent Dr. Robbins, Executive Director of Secondary Education, Ms. Walker, honored guests, and of course, you seniors. Welcome to the 14th commencement ceremony for Marysville Getchell High School. My name is Richard Zimmerman, and I am so proud to be the principal of this amazing school filled with amazing people. I want to welcome you and thank you for your attendance at this very special event. Now, we in Marysville are blessed with a dedicated and involved school board. It's because of their support that we are able to offer the highest quality instruction and dozens of programs for all of our students throughout all of their years of learning. So at this time, I'd like to introduce to you the school board members who are seated beside me on the stage. They are President Wade Reinhardt, Vice President Connor Krebs, Director Eliza Davis, Director Beth Hoiby, and Director Kristen Michael. Also joining me on the stage are Native Liaison Amy Sheldon, Tulalip Tribal Youth Advocate Sandra Jan Wagner, Assistant Principal Jessica Miko, Assistant Principal Craig Brewster, Executive Director of Secondary Schools, and my boss, Miss Vonnie Walker, and of course our Superintendent, Dr. Zach Robbins. Also joining me on the stage to my right, we have our Senior Class President, Lujane Abushiwa, and our 3 graduation speakers, Claire Michael, Sarah Reed, and John Festino. Graduates, as a staff, we are extremely proud of the efforts, the persistence, and the growth that you have demonstrated to be here this evening. This commitment to learning will serve you, not just now, but it'll serve you well as you continue on that next stage of your journey. So now, let's welcome to the podium the Class of 2024 Senior Class President, Lujane Abushiwa.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Good evening, class of 2024, esteemed faculty, proud families, and guests. It is with great honor and humility that I stand before you today as we start the celebration of the end of our high school journey and the beginning of the newest chapter in our lives. When many of us first entered high school, we wished we had a skip button for that phase. But now, I wish we had that rewind button. I'm in disbelief that our high school journey has come to an official end. Along the way of our journey in our high school years, we have made many mistakes. But these mistakes are just as important as our successes. So let's not aim to be perfect. And instead, I think it's better to be flawed. For a moment, I want us to look back at the amazing tributes each and every one of you has contributed throughout high school. Over 50% of our class is involved in an athletic sport, and if you weren't playing a sport, you were up in the stands following the Charger cheers and showing off that Charger spirit. Many of our seniors among us are involved in band, drama, NJROTC, and so much more. Every one of you has truly embraced the moments of high school and made it a very meaningful experience. As we celebrate these achievements, the true beauty of it all lies in learning from our mistakes, embracing our imperfections, and growing as individuals. So the next question we ask ourselves is, what will the next few years of our lives have in store for us? Take a look at your peers. Look to your left and look to your right. Some of us are going straight to college, some are going straight to the military, and others are going right into the workforce. Along the way, some of us will even start families. The person sitting next to you today could be your child's future high school teacher, your doctor, or even someone that you work with at a firm. It is expected that we are going to be making big decisions that will in turn have us realigning ourselves to what we truly want in life. For me, Ms. Manis, our former science Yoda teacher, taught me the most about loving my flaws and learning that it's okay to not be perfect. For years, I have struggled with prioritizing what to do first and just taking too many things on my plate, leaving me with little to no time to complete my tasks with quality. I've let not only myself down, but those around me as well. And if Miss Manis were here today, she would say this: in life, it's important to remember to learn from your past mistakes of saying yes to everything, and simply prioritize one thing that you hold dear to your heart so that you can do it with pride. Today, I wouldn't be here without the unwavering support of my mother, my father, and my 2 younger siblings. Thank you for your unwavering support and for loving me despite all my flaws. I thank all the families and the teachers that are gathered here for allowing us to make our errors. Thank you for molding us into the perfectly imperfect beings that we are, and allowing us to always remember that our mistakes are just as important as our successes. So with that, congratulations, seniors. I, Lujain Salahuddin Abushhewa, am signing off as your senior class president. Thank you, class of 2024.
Thank you, Lejane. That was beautiful. Now, please welcome to the stage our first speaker, Claire Michael.
Thanks. I love moments like this, these distinct endings in life when you can feel change around you like a tangible thing. The end of high school, leaving the people and the place that have become your home. The beginning of adulthood, the start of something new. It's a lot of change. But the reason why I love moments like this is because they provide you a great opportunity to reflect. And that's what I want to do here today. So if you'll bear with me for 1 minute, I'm going to get on my philosophical soapbox. But I promise it'll be shorter than Mr. Lambert's "what is a chair" discussion. The question I want you to consider is, what is your narrative? What do you believe about yourself? Is it a story that you have written, or has it been defined by others? I really can't spell, and my grammar is atrocious, so I will never be a good writer. I'm this, so I can't ever be that. A narrative. These narratives that we tell ourselves become self-fulfilling prophecies. But one of the most extraordinary things about being human is that every life has the potential for something beautiful. And the form that potential takes is infinitely diverse. That is what is revolutionary about you. You are possibility encapsulated. And look, I don't know your own individual narratives, but as we move into this next phase of our lives, I would encourage you to embrace a narrative of possibility. Because who knows, maybe Mr. Zimmerman will blow up on YouTube and become a full-time influencer. However unlikely, it's possible, technically. And finally, in this next collection of hours, go be grateful and celebrate. Because whether we were best friends or strangers, over the past 4 years, we have gotten to share a sliver of our lives with each other. And I fundamentally believe that humans are made for one another. So I would encourage you to abandon your social norms and feels and go tell people how much you care about them. Go tell that kid from your math class that you always thought they had cool outfits, or go tell your hallway crush you thought they were cute. Go be thankful, joyful, proud, and feeling. Go celebrate this achievement, the ending of this chapter, and maybe the beginning of a new narrative. Thank you, and congratulations, guys.
Awesome. Thank you, Claire. Now, let's please welcome our next speaker, John Festino. John.
All right, I didn't tell my parents that I was going to speak, but I'm speaking now. Gotcha. Anyways, before I say anything in my speech, I would like to first and foremost thank God for helping me get to the position I am in today. Good evening to all the family, friends, faculty, and alumni who have joined us today in this great ceremony that we call graduation. Well, fellow graduates, we finally made it to the peak of our youth. I remember my first days. I'm not gonna lie, I cried at first. I saw the doctors, I saw my mom's face for the first time. Oh wait, that's like a little too far back. Anyways, as a class, we have all persevered to get to this very moment. But let's not forget where we started. Singer, songwriter, and celebrity Aubrey Graham, also famously known as Drake, explains this well. He states, "Started from the bottom, now we're here." Looking back to when we were freshmen, I know we would not be able to imagine the person we became 4 years later. Some of us may think, I'm glad I decided to focus on school more. Others may think, dang, did I really have 3 girlfriends in the same year? Through time, perseverance, and effort in our high school years, we were able to change ourselves for the better. But my big question I would like to ask you all tonight is, why should we limit ourselves to improving who we are and what we do in these 4 years of high school? As a class, we are capable of doing great things in this world, so let's keep moving forward. Let's stop being hesitant, and let's take those chances before it's too late. Let's utilize the value of taking risks and use that to our advantage. Put in that application for that job you've been wanting to work at, or maybe start becoming consistent in the gym and improve your physical and mental health. Or maybe even talk to that person you've been meaning to talk to for a while, but haven't found the right time to because you don't have a class with them and they aren't sitting at your table group. That one may or may not be from personal experience, but I hope you get the idea. Let's dream big, like when we were little kids, but this time around, let's make those dreams into our reality. It's been one crazy ride within these 4 years, but let's not think of this as the end, and let's think of this as only the beginning of our journey. My name is John Ishmael Portero Faustino, a proud Filipino standing on the stage right now. And I thank you all for the time we've had with each other.
Awesome, good job. Thank you, John. Now let's please welcome our final speaker, Sarah Reed.
Class of 2024, I am truly honored to stand before you today. Congratulations on reaching this pivotal moment after years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. As we stand on the threshold of the future, let us not only celebrate our achievements, but also the journey that got us here. With that, I'd like you to join me as I take you back to a childhood memory of mine. For a majority of my life, I grew up in a cul-de-sac neighborhood, a concrete stage where some of my most exciting adventures took place. Some days it became a racetrack, other days a canvas for chalk creations, or even just a spot for my friends and I to retire before the sun fell. A lot of freedom laid within this space, and my mom had only one rule: you are not allowed to go past the streetlight. If she couldn't see my siblings and I through the window, we'd officially gone too far from home. Afraid to disobey her, I tried my hardest to abide by her rule, with the exception of a ball just happening to roll down the road once or twice. The curiosity of childhood, with its vast and mysterious surroundings, is a shared experience among us all. Whether it was a street leading away from a neighborhood or a forest at the edge of the backyard, we were driven by a desire to explore beyond our limits, and that desire can still exist within you. There is always another step to take, a new activity to participate in, someone to meet, or a challenge to overcome. And as each of you venture off into the next chapters of your lives, those very things have the potential to fuel your being and personality. Of course, there will be anxiety about doing so, and oftentimes it will overwhelm you. But once you sit with those vulnerable parts of yourself, you'll realize that fear can be a driving force. If something manages to excite and scare you at the same time, probably means you should do it. Let your journey beyond the streetlight be a continuous revelation of possibilities. Life's most remarkable moments come when we step beyond our comfort zone and push boundaries, even if it means going against Mom's rules. Sorry, Mom. If there is anything I want you to take from my words, let it be this. Open your eyes and experience. It is okay to do something different, to interrupt the pattern, to create something new. It just takes your willingness to let fear transform your perspective. As we gather here to celebrate this significant milestone in our lives, I am filled with extreme senses of gratitude for the journey that we have shared together. I wish for each of your paths to be filled with profound growth and a future defined by the courage to explore. Thank you.
Let's give another hand to our student speakers. Graduates, Marysville School Board, Dr. Robbins, Ms. Walker, faculty, parents, family, and friends, both here and streaming from some other place in the world. Before you know it, tonight's going to be just a memory, but it doesn't have to be. And I know Miss Borgford always gets a little knot in her stomach every time I do this, but I can't stop now. So what I'd like to do, seniors, is to take one last selfie together, okay? Look where you're sitting, because you're gonna get up and squish to the middle. Let's do this real quick. That will be on some social media website, hopefully before the night is over. And look, they all found their seats. 13 years of schooling, we did it. Now for the young men and women and others that we have seated in front of us this evening marks the end of one journey and the beginning of another. After all, this is a commencement exercise, and to commence means to begin. So while this day brings to an end 13 years of compulsory education, it also signifies, as we've heard in other speeches this evening, the first day of the rest of your lives. So as you sit here waiting to turn your tassel, I was going to reflect on what has happened in the world since you were born, but Ray Sheldon told me not to reminisce about things that no longer exist, and I don't want to get Ray mad at me. So I promised him that I won't do it. But Ray, if I were to do it, well, with this being my 23rd high school graduation as a principal, none of the graduates sitting here before me were born when I gave this speech the first time. And many of their parents were probably still in school. So I feel really old right now. But Ray, we won't be discussing any ancient relics from the past, such as, I don't know, floppy disks or the dial-up internet that, if you remember, if someone else picked up the phone while you were doing that, you would hear screams coming from parts of the house. Or maybe even that old-fashioned concept of going to a Blockbuster store to rent a movie. And for those of us who are old enough to remember, finish this line: be kind. See, oh man, a lot of old people that are sitting in the stands. Now we live in the present, in the world where everything is instant, everything is digital, and it's streamed right to our devices, no matter how big or how small. So gone are the days waiting for your favorite song to play on the radio so you could record it on that cassette tape. You have to push that record button at just the right second, or else you have to wait till it goes through the playlist again, and so you could try it one more time. Wait, sorry, I promised Ray I wouldn't do that. So instead, let's talk about the future, where your playlist is just a tap away, and every song you ever wanted to hear is right at your fingertips. And who can forget the times when we had to print out directions from MapQuest? Or if you're even older like I am, studying the Rand McNally Atlas before embarking on some sort of a road trip. Now, thank goodness with GPS and a little smartphone, getting lost is almost a thing of the past, unless you're me. So seniors, as you step into the future, let's not look back at those old flip phones, you know, the ones where texting involved pressing the same key 3 or 4 times to get the right letter or number. No, let's celebrate the fact that your class has never known a world where you couldn't just swipe, tap, and send a message instantly. And so, Ray, we won't talk about the days when the library card catalog was an actual piece of furniture filled with things called index cards. And remember, while we are not reminiscing, let's avoid mentioning the time when social media meant passing notes in class and then getting caught by the teacher and having your note read in front of the class. That was me. You've grown up in an era where connecting with friends is as simple as sending a snap or a tweet or whatever it's called now. Wi-Fi, eBay, Amazon, all of those things have always been around for you. And of course, our seniors have never seen the Seattle Sonics at Key Arena. Every time I do that, it's always too soon. I don't know why. So finally, as you move forward, remember that while you won't need to know how to rewind a VHS tape, there are timeless skills and values that never go out of style. Kindness, integrity, perseverance, and the ability to adapt. These are tools that will guide you in this ever-evolving, changing world. And of course, it goes without saying that the class of 2024 has persevered through one of the most difficult and stressful times in this nation's history. From starting your freshman year on computer and learning an entirely new way of going to school, to learning such new terms as distance learning, social distancing, super spreaders, to having to decide which mask to wear to school on our in-person hybrid kind of days, to finally readjusting to be in school all day, every day. Our seniors have done it all. In fact, this graduating class has been instrumental in helping us strengthen the Charger Way culture when we finally returned to full-time school 2 years ago. But enough about the past, Ray. I'm sorry. I tried. Before me, right here, sits the future. And what I've learned over the past year with this senior class, your future looks very bright indeed. For example, our football team had its best season, 7-3, in the school's history. Our boys wrestling, boys and girls golf, and girls softball made it to districts, and some all the way to state. Our boys basketball team participated in the state playoffs. And we also saw our cross-country team, our boys and girls swim and dive, girls wrestling, and girls golf all compete at the state level. And track and field was also well represented at districts, and we had a state participant, Sean Etheridge, who not only set a new school record in the long jump with a distance of 21 feet 9 3/4 inches. That broke a 10-year record, but he also placed 9th in the entire state of Washington. Yes, we can truly thank our amazing seniors for helping to make all of that happen this past year. But it gets better. Of the graduating seniors, 97% are attending a college, university, trade school, enlisting in one of the branches of the military, or going directly into the workforce. 97%. 84% are attending either a 2- or 4-year university. 84%, that's huge. Now, in-state, students are attending Whitworth, Seattle Pacific, Pacific Lutheran, Washington State, Central Washington State, Eastern Washington, Western Washington, the University of Washington Bothell, and the University of Washington Seattle. But it keeps getting better. The charges will also be well represented all over the country, with students attending Brigham Young University in Utah, the University of Las Vegas in Nevada, Grand Canyon University in Arizona, Western Oregon University, Montana University, and one student's going all the way to Massachusetts to this little school called Harvard. The only time I could go to Harvard is if I take a tour. And to top it off, 5 graduating seniors are serving their country by enlisting in the Air Force, Army, Marines, and Navy. We're still not to the icing on the cake. In all, our seniors are going off to college well-equipped, and I get choked up when I say this, with over $3.7 million in scholarships. That's a record. Of the 300 seniors receiving their diplomas this evening, 142 are graduating with a 3.0 GPA or higher. 85 are graduating with a 3.5 GPA or higher, and 5 of them are graduating with a straight 4.0. And to top it off, 17 Running Start students are graduating with their associate's degrees, a college diploma and a high school diploma at the same time. Yes, indeed, the future of our graduates looks very, very bright. Graduates, thank you for helping to make each day a great day the Charger way. At this moment, let's please welcome Superintendent Dr. Zach Robbins and Board President Wade Reinhardt.
As superintendent, it is my pleasure to certify to the Board of Directors of the Marysville School District that the graduates of Marysville Getchell High School have completed the graduation requirements of the state of Washington. Congratulations.
As president of the Board of Directors of the Marysville School District, and under the authority vested in me by the laws of the state of Washington, the regulations of the State Board of Education, and the policies of the Board of Directors of the Marysville School District, I certify to you the class of 2024 as having completed the requirements for graduation for high school in the state of Washington and the Marysville School District. It is my pleasure to authorize the presentation of the diplomas to the members of the Marysville Getchell High School class of 2024. Congratulations, graduates.
Okay, let's get this party started. Let's start handing out some diplomas.
check, check. Sibilance, sibilance. Want us to go first? All right, we're going first? All right. Austin Joseph Brewstwin.
Doreen Jin.
We're at a little too fast here, people. A little too fast. Don't cross the stage till I say your name. Hayden Rochelle Kranz.
Claire Ann Michael.
Myra Ilena Tubbs.
Annabella Lynn Baker.
Bree Christine Thompson.
Marina Sokolova.
Min Tuan Vu.
Krubiel Naguse Ubai.
Jasmine Abrego.
Lujane Salahidin Abushiwa.
Braden Agers.
Youssef Ahmed.
Carlos Christian Ahumada.
Adrienne Charlize Albertson.
Claire Ann Liquan Aldos.
Asher Ailey.
Lizette Alfred.
Valerie Allison.
Ava Lynn Allred.
Hussein Ahmad Al-Mansuri.
Aiden Alsas.
Esmeralda Dene Alvarado Espinoza.
Juan Alvarado Quinones.
Caitlin Marie Anderson.
Jazz Antonino. Don't forget the card.
Angelica Lene Armas Carrasco.
Andres Arestegui.
Vincent Arthur Austin.
Mark Bobick.
Asheni Bacon.
Leo Bear.
Ishmael Baina.
Nisi Sitlali Baraza Reyes.
Cody Barnett.
Elizabeth Bass.
Isaiah Bartholomew. Hey, you guys, make sure I can see.
Arturo Bayo Ferrer.
Addison Camille Beecher.
Rylan Blankenberg.
Brandon Joseph Big Wharf.
Shailene Ray Bowling.
Dominic Bloom.
Arena Bortnick.
Matthew Thomas Boyd.
Annie Melissa Brediger.
Haley Ann Brewster.
Abigail Brindle.
Remy Marie Brown.
Tasia Elizabeth Brown.
Skylar Love Brown.
Zoe Brown.
Dalen Batorik.
Jaden Jaylene Rose Burgess.
William MacDonald Campbell.
Joshua Andrew Kane.
Andrew Karchi.
Krista Grace Capone.
Abraham Alejandro Castaneda Lisenko.
Mitchell Cassavant.
Carmen Rosaline Kavanaugh Reeves.
Manuel Castillo, Jr.
Samantha Marie Christensen.
Elijah Ryan Christensen.
Stephanie Lynette Coro.
Chloe Clement.
Jenica Jax De La Reyes.
Giovanni Cortez Lopez.
Isha Dawan.
Brian Davis.
Naomi Grace Dalton.
Sammy Demano.
Ethan Richie Downing.
Daniel Didenko.
Ashley Esquivel Corza.
Chloe Elizabeth Downing.
Silas Edwards.
Haley Eccles.
Eros Julial Benjamin Eugenio Pineda.
Sean Derek Etheridge, Jr.
Sean Brian Ewald.
Nolan Evangio.
John Porteria Faustino.
Benjamin Fowler.
Evan Mark Fay.
Tyler Neal Favreau.
Spencer Fisher.
Nikki Filipov.
Jasmine Marie Frazier.
Lucero Ana L. Flores Hernandez.
Chris Jaden Gascon Garcia.
Gabriel Ruben Gabaldon.
Cameron James Gebby.
Diego Garcia Renteria.
Avery Cheyenne Gleason.
Emma Nicole Gehrman Tiefel.
Natalie Yahaida Gonzalez.
Amor Isabella Godniz Zizate.
Jasmine Maria Gooding.
Frank Gonzalez Mendoza.
UG Grady.
Mackenzie Edith Gramstad.
Jaden Maya Grayson.
Bailey Kimberly Green.
Jameson Cole Grimsby.
Asia Ray Griniker.
Jennifer Grishchenko.
Yekaterina Grishkova.
James Stephen Robert Hageland.
John Hageland.
Alexander Jared Hall.
Aiden Barton Hammer.
Nina Harmon.
Anthony Andres Harrington.
Alexander Hartel.
Abby Mae Hawkins.
Gabriela Cecilia Herrera.
Jathan Riley Hips.
Isaiah James Hobart.
Rain Hoiby.
Natalie Catherine Hoffer.
Mo Honey Tway.
Maria Jocelyn Wakua de la Cruz.
Hala Adel Hamoud.
Caitlin Ignacio.
Eric Itanga Kabutu.
Oscar Jacobo Guzman.
Parker Elizabeth Johnson.
Alexandria Jurgis.
Caden James Kelkenberg.
Timothy Katko.
Ariana Iolani Noor.
Nanako Kobayashi.
Milana Kovalevich.
Calvin Sapong Keelan.
Joseph Allen Kaiser.
Brittany Coe.
Madison Lang.
Leon Kugler.
Jada Marie Lau.
You want me to read it? Partej Singh Lawley.
Jayla Juarez Lee Mitchell.
Angel Dawn Maravilla Lapu.
Jakila Lilly.
Aiden James Lawson.
Mason Riley Lim.
Jaden Legaspi.
Heidi Amaris Lucas Lopez.
Anna Lisovaya.
Dennis Long.
Jordan Jean Lumbert Lurch.
Christopher Timothy Meharry.
Daniel Charles Maltos.
Caitlin Lucia Manival.
Caesar Mariquin.
Edgar Martinez.
Marley Martinez.
Stephen Martinez.
Joseph McAllister.
Josh Mussey.
Make sure I can see, please. William Amate Melome.
Jasmine Madrano.
Casey J. Metz.
Diana Maya Mendoza.
Cadence Christine Mikesell.
Giovanni Meza.
Ghazal Mersane.
Marcus Warren Milham.
Annabelle Grace Mall.
Kaylee Reese Milton.
Aaliyah Monique Montez.
Caleb Monroe.
Keali'i Noah Michael Mooring.
Christian Montez de Oca.
Kiera Renee Morgan.
Tiana Marie Morgeson.
Alexandra Vakashini Munoz.
Colin Alexander Murdoch.
Elhana Feshahayi Musaski.
Emmanuel Musimi.
Umar Nyaya.
Sabrina Dale Neal.
Asia Nguyen.
Yang Tu Nguyen.
Reagan Michael Robert Neild.
Amanda May Nicholas.
Andrew Max Norton.
Cadence Lee Novak.
Okay, I'll just do it now. I think we'll wait till the end. Anaya O'Brien.
Delon Dylan Olson.
Julie Enoch.
Jonathan Onishchuk.
Audrey Elizabeth Delta Olson.
Jaden Anthony Oscarson.
Elliot Robert Gerald Olson.
Alexandria Marie Para.
Cassandra Ortiz.
Layla Nevea Pauline.
Camille Cervantes Osotillo.
Jordan Samuel Perakowski.
Ariana Isabella Paul.
Luke Perry.
Violeta Pena Andrade.
Amy Elizabeth Peterson.
Brenda Perez Mendoza.
Silas Elise Pitts.
Aiden M. Peterson.
Anna Isabella Ponce.
Tayden Paseth.
Tony Rader Losi.
Justice Isaiah Pokaigui.
Edwin Octavio Ramirez Prado.
Tree Satya Nusa Putra.
Marlon Razzo.
Abigail Rose Raridan.
Chase Aaron Lee Randall.
Cohen Bo Ramsey.
Georgetta Hileka Reeves.
Kylie Grace Ray.
Kalia Elizabeth Ibanez Renio. Want to tap in?
Connor Reed.
Dylan Richard.
Sarah Alexandra Reed.
Ashley Robbins.
Belicia Isabella Reyes Reyes.
Jocelyn Robles Maldonado.
Dakota Lee Richards.
Nathan Robinson.
Hayden Lily Robinson.
Tessa Noel Rockwell. I don't think so. It's not authorized by.
Brooklyn Jade Renee Robison. I'll get in line.
Lady Geraldine Rondon Munoz.
Damian Rolone.
Christopher McCrae Ross.
Stephen Isaac Rooks.
Haley Joe Sawyers.
Isaiah Russell.
Katrina Elizabeth Schultz.
Tyler Savage.
Tyler is a Savage. Logan Shable.
Ayana Schultz.
Natalia Elaine Slaybaugh. I'm not seeing much. Sorry.
Vi Radford Schwab.
Marcus Anthony Smith.
Ashmi Singh.
Yvette Amaya Solis.
Jaden Tyler Smith.
Chelsea Ray Staley.
Richard Snyder.
Isaiah Stetner.
Angel Soriano.
Tyler Strickland.
Kenneth Daniel Stewart II.
Jenna Lynn Suddy.
Abigail Grace Sumonti.
Elisa Swain.
Logan Joel Sutton.
Jordan Rebecca Taylor.
Caden Sword.
Pressure's on. Mark Ezekiel Tumaumau. What? Thanks.
Giselle Jittenborough Tima.
Brooke Euland.
Evelyn Rose Trevino.
Peyton Vargas.
Amethyst Jade Hubert.
Jonathan Corbin Voiles.
Isadora Orzeda Borges.
Marley Wall.
Cesar Andres Valle Diaz.
Florence Wanjiro.
Eric David Van Hattem.
Trance Damare Watkins Hampton.
Justice Wadsworth.
Emma Marie Wellman.
Haley Diane Word.
Kenan Gal William.
Kaylee Michelle Wagner.
Addison Mae Wilson.
Braden Christopher Westerholm.
Anthony C. Wong.
Andrew Allen Withers.
Jackson Woodruff.
Bellaluz Elizabeth Woodland.
Ethan Yoon.
Genevieve Grace Lilly.
Valeria Zuniga.
Franche Annie Wright.
Maxwell Christopher Moran.
Devin Zacchius.
Elise Keefe.
Honored guests on the stage, you may retake your seats. Thank you. Whew. That was fun. Now, as our commencement ceremony comes to a close, I want to take a moment to thank you. To thank you to the families, to the friends, and most of all to you graduates for all of the hard work that you have put forth to make this day a reality. As we've talked about this evening, you have come through a lot. You haven't just survived, but you've thrived. And I have no question about what you're going to be doing next, because it's going to be great, fantastic things. The culmination of your efforts is just a moment away. The next phase of your life, it's just a beginning. So my best wishes to each and every one of you. A little bit of housekeeping. After the turning of the tassels, which is going to happen in just a moment, so you might want to get your cameras ready, please meet your graduates, the alumni of Marysville-Getchell High School, outside. So at this time, let's please welcome back to the stage your senior class president, Lejane Abushiwa, for the turning of the tassels.
Thank you. Class of 2024, please rise. Graduates, are you ready? Graduates, you may now turn your tassels. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce to you Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce to you the class of 2024.